And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Now McCarthy. Open man is Jalen Naylor.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of
a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's another.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's to Naylor once again.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Quick slant, caught by Moore. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but a past year win, you're not doing very well right now.
And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. McCarthy going to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
J.J. McCarthy.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings have regained the lead.
They'll try here for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Vikings 10.
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chiefs take over 1st and
10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Here is 3rd and 5.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes going to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Mahomes now to throw. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Ariza is on the punt here as he gets this one away. Price now to return. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And pass complete to Moore. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
12 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. You hate that for him. He gets so close on the big run, but has him in excellent position.
And I know there's plenty of competitive spirit on the defensive side of the ball, but part of me wonders if they would have just preferred him to go ahead and take it into the end zone rather than dealing with him again on a likely carry on this down.
McCarthy going to sneak it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. They run it with Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
70 Rangers, go!
Third and goal, McCarthy.
The quick slant caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on fourth and goal. McCarthy going to sneak it. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Green Hunt. Good strength, gets him a little extra and gets them some breathing room as he's tackled shy of the 10. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he will have the Chiefs first down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Rashee Rice as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
That's over the middle. He finds Naylor. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the 25, here's second down and a yard. Toss right side to Pacheco. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And we're seeing the effect that runs on down is starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard after the 49.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursue, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Kansas City.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And that play goes absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy.
Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they do get him down but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond, but on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
But it's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal now as they look for that final dagger. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's in! Touchdown! Kansas City! Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gets this to Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 22 yards.
That was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's first and 10. And he's going to be taken down around the 35-yard line. Here's second down.
Brings up second and 16 at the Chiefs' 35-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. He hit his first, now this from 43. And his kick is gone. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts him back within one score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts. But without that third one, they can leave a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Across midfield, Kareem Hunt. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Pass complete. It's Hawkinson. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's first down. Now McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball. And you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Brings up second and 4.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Justin.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
For Justin Jefferson.
And now defensively, the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score. That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
For the 2-point conversion.
And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at